Ahoy divers, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner, and we are returning to more satisfactory gameplay with Satisfactory. I'm still fixing my Windows, so bear with me for just a second. I have all the chat boxes open so I can see you talk. I'm just trying to make sure all my ducks are in a row. So stand by for me for just one moment. That's okay. So that's up, that's up, that's up, that's up. Checking my Discord. Cause something, oh that, okay. I'm also gonna go grab my, actually, I'm gonna go grab the link direct from the YouTube and share it to a couple of spots. Get shareable link. So we're gonna go there and boop. We're gonna go here and boop. And yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so ahoy Twitch and ahoy YouTube, ahoy Rumble and ahoy Mojo. Go get your coffee, and Mariner Kitty will be joining when she feels like it. But let me show you where we at. I did this weekend before I got whatever came over me. Finished getting the computers ready to go. So we have computers being made. We have circuit boards being made. We have heavy modular frames that are supposed to be being made, but at a very small, insignificant rate. So let's see, I can't make them go any faster yet until I get some Mark II buildings unlocked. So I'm going to zoom over here and we're going to get our ACUs started. Because we got computers and circuits and radio, ready to go. I have not quite finished my dinner yet, so you may hear some chewing. I will need to set up a hypertube at some point over this to get over here. That's actually a freighter returning from unlocking Blueprint Mark 2. Boop. So how are the peoples? Why are we still seeing yellow? I'm seeing yellow here and here. I don't want to be seeing yellow at either location. What's the deal? Looks like now it's reinforced iron plates that are giving us grief. 6.25 times 4 is going to be 21. No. 25. How many are you putting out? 20. Ooh. I think we could probably do more than that. Let's bump that up to 28. Oh, no, we can't. 25 then is our max. Gets better, forgot to even start it. Oh no! Finally sore throat. Freeman was sick over the weekend, so finally got better, and school starts Wednesday. Yeah, I don't know if I had something yesterday or if it was a complete lack of... Like, I had not slept well the previous, 3 nights. And I think it had caught up to me. So, because I looked at I was like, I'm going to stay in bed for most of the day, and then I will go do, and then I'll go do a stream, and then I'll go right to bed afterwards. But a couple hours before I was ready to stream, I'm like, oh, I don't even want to get out of bed for the temporary moments. So why do I think I will be able to get through a 2-hour stream? So just rested up. I got a good night's sleep last night, so I'm covered there. Alright, so that's fixed. Why are you misbehaving now? Crystal oscillators. Because I never overclocked these, or never put the summer sleep on these guys. So that's 1. 2. 3. 4. That should help. So I was wrong before when I put the what's it over on the other station, because it is this one. That will be the drop off. Right now we're doing circuits so that we can have our computers. I've used the computers to unlock all the things, I believe. So now it's time to work on ACUs. And we are going to use... I've only got the one recipe. Automated wiring, circuits, control unit, or heavy modular frames, and computers. So I'm just going to build one manufacturer for now to see what this is going to look like. Then we'll see how much we need to expand our operations. I just realized. There we go. Whoops. Get rid of that branch. School starts Wednesday, huh? Is Minnie excited, or is she trying to find excuses to get out of it? Like any good child would do. See, I'm going to actually need to put a third row on, I think. Is this not lining up? Oh, it is. Okay. Two computers per minute. I think we've got that handled. Yeah, in fact, we're doing 10 per minute. Once we get the crystal oscillators going. Which now that those are overclocked, we should be, not overclocked, but summer sleeped. Should be getting our required quantities. Like I said, chewing. One moment. Okay. So we have circuits. Ooh, MAM research complete. What was I researching? We'll find out. Plastic AI limiter. Oh, okay. I was doing an AI limiter because I'm going to need stuff for programmable. That's not really that helpful, actually. 8 per minute versus 5 per minute. That might be okay. But yeah, I wanted to unlock my programmable splitter so that I could split off the output from that drop off into the various components I need to build the ACUs. And speaking of which, The programmable splitter is here. We need computers and 100 AI limiters. That's going to be... That's going to take a while. I might save that for later. We can use smart splitters to do this. It's not going to be as pretty, but it will work. We'll need circuits to go into here. Go ahead and drop those in there. But smart splitter goes here. We're going to do circuits straight ahead, any to the right, because we do need circuits going that way as well. Oops. I think I'm going to need foundations. We're going to do another smart splitter there. Actually, let's put it a little closer. How many do you need per minute? 5. Okay, so I'm just going to do a Mark 1 here. Actually, no. I'm going to do a Mark 4 here. Because what we're going to do is going to do another I'm getting smart and splitter. Another smart splitter. Actually, that looks like it might be correct. Actually, no. We will not do that. Actually, that's also wrong. What I'm trying to do is feed the circuits, the heavy modular frame, and the automated wiring off of this one. I think if I just do smart splitter on the ground, but here Oops, I was not close enough. Oops, come on, turn around. How did I do it before? There we go. That should do the trick. Okay, so this one will be circuits off this way. This is going to be any undefined. Then we'll do another smart splitter here. Line it up with that one. And then this one will be heavy modular frames. This will be any undefined. Actually, this one we should probably just do automated wiring straight off the get-go. And then any undefined will go off of the right side, or left side, this side. And we'll send it this way into an awesome sync. Let's see, where is our awesome sync? Do we even have one set up here? I don't think we do. So let's do let's put it over here. Let's see if we can make it stubby too. Either that or we'd go really tall to get over this wire. Sorry. There we go. Do do do. There we go. I heard something power down over here. There we go. It's not pretty, but it's compact. Okay. I'm going to check my coal generators over here. I think they're probably running, yeah. I don't know what I heard power down. Something sounded like it powered down. Oh well. Okay, so we got these established. Still getting our crystal oscillators. So what we can do is hook this up. And then take the train over to our spot where we've got our heavy modular frames and automated wiring made and get those started loading up. Yeah, I wonder what it could have been. Oh, you know what we should do though before we... Let's actually call this overflow. Because that way the circuit boards can even get fed through in case we have too many. That'll help with keeping the flow rate going. Because we'll have a lot more circuits than we will heavy modular frames or automated wiring. So we're going to want to keep this line going through. Hopefully. Maybe. Possibly. Hey, we're out. Cool. All right. To the train. How far away is it? Oh, it just left. Darn it. I guess we're gonna run. While we run, I shall eat. I decided that I need more protractors with leashes. What an odd sentence. What's the context here? Keep losing protractors. I would suggest a pegboard, but I think those things would get... I think you'd stick them into pegboards. Like you could use protractors to make pegboards, if I'm remembering my technology correctly. Hang on, I gotta check. The fact that I'm not remembering what protractors are is bothering me. Yes, that's what I originally thought it was. For some reason I thought that was a compass. Like, oh well. So, hang them on a pegboard then. But that probably doesn't help the wandering off. I knew that. For some reason I got it in my head that they were called compasses. What is going on here? Why do we have screws on this line? No, better. Why do we have Why do we have circuits on this line? Yeah, we should not have circuits on this line. What's the deal? There we go. Compasses also make great weapons. Also, okay, so I was getting them backwards. Compasses is the thing with the legs. Okay, I'm going to start over here. I don't know why I got those backwards. Apparently I haven't gotten all the sleep I need yet. Okay, so we need a merger. Is that evenly? There we go. Put a splitter here if we can center it properly. Should also be a smart splitter. And then the overflow can go that way. This one should be a uploader. Upload priority, yep. Once we get this going, we'll figure out the throughput. It's funny when I have to differentiate between the directional compass and the drafting compass. Yeah. Actually, they use drafting compasses for navigation. At least they used to. Okay. Too bad I can't change this mode. Switch it from being upload priority to overflow priority. To get 45-degree angle for some wood pieces. So this might be a little bit of a wait. Most people buy have an analog compass just in case GPS goes out. Fair. If I had a compass that could actually work or use, I would keep it. But for me, it'd be more just a decorational doodad thing. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put my plate in the sink. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's because my hands shake that the compass doesn't actually seem to do what it's supposed to, or if I just get very crappy compasses. But I can never get one where the needle will actually point north. It'll always get stuck. And then even when I do get to face north, it's just wobbling back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. This is where a fishing spot would be perfect. Yeah. I was playing Stellar Blade earlier, a teeny tiny bit over the weekend, and I got to the last fishing hole I could utilize to get the last 2 fish I need to collect. and I tried like 5 or 6 times to get the fish I need, and it was like I kept pulling up junk. So I was like, okay, I'm wasting my time here. Man, my brain. Well, oh, there's a bit of news today. I'm going to be going to be temporarily taking care of one of my mom's cats. And depending on how he does, it might become permanent. Because he's a very skittish cat. Does not like strangers. But my mom can't keep him anymore. For reasons. So I'm going to take him in, at least temporarily, to start to see if we can if Mariner Kitty can tolerate his presence, and 2, see if he can acclimate to having me around. If it works, we'll have another cat in the house. If it doesn't work, well, we're not sure what we're going to do then. But it's going to be probably, I want to say, a week or maybe 2 before he moves in. So we'll see what we get. There's the train. Make sure this is set to load. Then I think while we wait for parts to accumulate, I'm going to do a hypertube between my base and the Motorworks beta site. Which means I need my twain. Where's my twain? Once we get the ACUs running, I'll be able to finish phase 3, but more importantly, I'll be able to upgrade my factories. So manufacturer Mark IIs will be a thing. And I'm definitely excited for that. Why don't I think I have circuits? Did my circuits manufacturing get interrupted? Because that freight car should have already been there. See what gets spat out here. Yeah. The only thing we got were automated wiring. Oh, gosh. Oh. And no stream of consciousness tomorrow night. Hero needs another week. He's currently doing some upgrades to his house and had to tear apart his office. So he technically has no place to stream from yet. So in order to make up for yesterday not streaming, I might stream a small amount of Satisfactory to make up for it. Yeah, I think the train cars get switched out. Because the green is not what comes out of that. Or green is not the color of the freight, what's it? The freight car color is not coming out corrected from the freight station. So I think the freight cars are going to remain, like if I change the color, it'll probably go away. Huh. I wonder why you didn't get any circuits. That's weird. Since we're getting circuits now. I think he caught on the camera. As the train drove right through him until the camera impacted him. Maybe not. Did we ever color code the other end? Because that car definitely came out with the right color. Oops. Right, so the freight car here that's carrying the circuit boards plus other things was not, when this particular freight stop, the loader kept shot out the thing, even though it was gray, it put a green container on the car. Trying to figure out why that might have happened, because the other cars seem to be color coded with the we got a beam conductor again, like the green one back there, the gray one, or the blue one came off the correct color. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm having trouble communicating tonight. Okay, so you punk. Get up there and stay put. I think I might have to overflow proof the motor. There's some circuits. Yep, pipes over for the. I was afraid of this. Circuit board ini. Right output. Center output should be overflow. See if these guys are connected. I'm wondering if they're not connected. Nope, they're connected. So why are you not spitting out overflow? There we go. Now we've got overflow. And this one's going to be overflow. And it's going to be... Let's go ahead and do automated wiring. And this one will be the... No, jerk. This one should be overflow. Come on, I know this should work. Why isn't it doing so? It's like these things are bugged somehow. Stop doing that. I'm trying to destroy it. Why are you being a jerk? It's like an update or something happened. There. Come on. This is such bogus. It should be working automatically every frilling time. This is what counts as overflow. Why are you not sending it through here? See, I knew you know what that meant. Why are you being a putz? Thank you, Mojo. Come on. That's okay. You missed me raging out of the stupid game. It was not obeying us. Like the elevator or the lift or whatever you want to call us. Decided it didn't want to work anymore. So I had to prove to it the fact that it was supposed to work, and now I have to rebuild it so that it behaves. Oh, you heard it? Okay. Okay, why are you not letting me... Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, this is probably going to need leveled up. Yep. There we go. So the excess gets passed through so the system doesn't get clogged. Still waiting on the heavy modular frames to get manufactured at a decent rate. We may end up making another place to build heavy modular frames instead of doing hypertube. Where would that be? So we need steel and concrete. Not steel, we need iron and concrete at the very minimum. We know there's plenty of concrete along this path, or along this ravine, valley, whatever you want to call it. What about iron? hey, look at that. Pure node even. Ooh. Might be able to do something over here. It's actually up the path. Might have a solution. Because in order to make the encased beams, we need to make either steel beams or steel pipes. Steel pipes we can make with iron, hence the name iron pipes. Why is this still not making more? Is it full? Oh, it is full. Okay. So yeah, the only missing component then is the concrete. I'm gonna go investigate this because that might be our solution to getting our throughput where we want it. Maybe we'll use a cart or a tractor to bring over. What do we make from here? Wahaha. I feel like I used this site in the past for something. Oh, hey, there's a couple iron spots over there too, but they're both impure. Nope. Okay, so 1, 2, woohoo, 2 pure iron. 3 pure iron. Should be a 4th. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. Haha. And there's a concrete spot right there. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm literally hopping down, up and down in my seat right now. Yay. This is going to be where I'm making my more heavy heavy modular frames, and then we could probably send them down to ground level here and cart them across, or cart them across this way down. Might even do a train, because I think we're going to do another train line this way somewhere. Okay. Come on, brain, work. Come on, brain, work. Work, brain, work. What was I even doing? Checking on our depot up to 70. It's going to take a while. The other thing I want to do before I go off on this is actually we may actually start this tomorrow. I'm not sure, because I want to go debug my motor production, because I think I've got too many motors being produced at this very moment. Ooh, hello, slug. I want this power slug as well. It's a good thing the dynamite doesn't blow up the slug. Okay. Yeah, I've got a small headache brewing. And I also think I may want to sit down and plot out, because I've got 4 iron nodes up here, pure, that are pure, pure, what's it? My brain's pure grade, I guess. I'm trying to remember what the, when you've got a pure mine of gold or whatever, what it's called. Guess I'm running again. But I want to maybe take a moment and do the math, see how many heavy modular frames I can actually get out of that. And then, oh, I forgot to see what grade that limestone deposit was up here. Come on. Reveal it. Well, we're waiting on the train, so might as well run back up here and take a look. But yeah, 4 pure nodes of iron, and even if that's not a pure concrete node, or limestone node rather, it's going to limit the amount of output we can make for heavy modular frames. But that may open us up to use these nodes for something else. Because I think I need to make some other things besides. Oops, this way. Oh boy. Sorry about that. Remind me later about that. Computer's prompting me for updates. It's like, do you want to update? Not really. Apparently tonight is not our night for viewership anyways. I have more people watching on Rumble. Hello, Rumble. Than I do on YouTube or Twitch. And I think both YouTube and Twitch are mojo. There it is. Nice little land bridge there for the limestone. It is a pure limestone. Yay, okay. That's, whoa. That might still limit some of our possibilities, but oh, it's looking promising that we would be able to do some more heavy modular frames up here. And then we can send them across somehow. To feed into this, and this may be where we get the heavy modular frames to feed this monster down here anyways. So then we could just have it be circuits and automated wiring that comes from the train, and then the heavy modular frames would come from up there somehow. Prospects abound. But in the meantime, we are making a few adaptive control units, so I should really get them uploading. Production is not fast, but better than nothing. Wish I knew of a good way to save this lizard doggo. I think this is our lizard doggo. Huh. It's not going to let me build under him. He definitely looked happy to see me. Upload priority. Oops. I'm going to change that positioning a little bit. $250. Well, I'm thinking I'm going to overflow protect. This as well, so I'm going to move my my awesome sink. There goes the train. I'll have to get him back here in a minute. I'll have to catch him the next time he's by. Can you get up there if I give you a thingy? I think that builds right over him. Oops. I don't think you can swim, dude. He sure is trying. Ah, doggone it. Overdid the jump. There we go. Yay! Doggy rescue. There, go that way. Then we'll put a thing down here just in case you fall in again. Sneakers. Can you move, please? Thank you. I do need a doggo house. Problem is I don't think they'll stay. Okay. Now I can put a splitter here. Actually, let's do something. Actually, never mind. Trying to be clever. Give me just a second. I'm thinking is send the output from here through an upload priority, and then whatever's left over will get filtered into, sent into the sink. What's going on there? So we don't have to worry about splitting it off before it goes in, just whatever's left over is going to automatically get passed through. Yep, Doggos just following me. Ooh, pretty color coordination. Ahoy, witchy baby berg. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Yeah, I'm trying to color coordinate a little bit. Or what this is Mariner Green, because I am the Mariner. This is my channel, Deep Dive Gaming. Deep Dive Gaming. Bleh. And ahoy, witchy, welcome. We are trying to get our ACUs made, but we're running into some logistical difficulties. I.e., we don't have enough logistics, so we're having difficulties. Witchy Baby Bear GF. Oh, okay. I was trying to combine the G at the end of bear. Don't forget to hit the follow, please. Maybe I'll actually get to 158 or 150. That do be. Woo! That's 149. Just need one more follower on Twitch and we'll be at 150. Thank you, thank you. Oh, there's the train. Let's catch it. So I want to overflow proof the other end of this for the motors. We're going to get a tour, Witchy, of my factories. I think they're all on this line now. Yeah, the important ones are. Ooh, Desiree Rose, another follow. We're at 150! Woo! Woohoo! Goal has been reached. But you told me you needed one more person. Well, thank you, Desiree Rose. I much appreciate it. Welcome to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner, and we are playing a satisfactory game called Satisfactory. You will see Mojo in the chat there. She's my lovely mod. So this is where I'm making some motors, but I'm primarily making... Actually, no, that is what we're... This is my Alpha Motorworks factory dedicated to only making motors, and it's not doing a good enough job. So I have Motor Factory Beta, where we just left, that's making a lot more motors as well as other things. And then over here, well, we'll visit that when we get back. Forgot, that's not a stop this way. I've only got the one train so far. But it's working pretty well. So over here we're making smart plates, and we're also making some industrial encased industrial beams and screws, and I think that's our modular frames are being built at the station we just passed. So up here is versatile framework, modular frames, other steel products, as well as automated wiring. This is smart plates and components for the heavy modular frames. This is... And then we're about to hit our oil production. Petrol plant, that's what I'm calling it. Where we got our rubber, our plastic being made, also our circuits. What else are we making here? Power, that's one of the other things we're making here. Also making fuel, although we don't really need fuel now that I've got the turbo fuel unlocked. But I'm coming down here because I want to... Actually, it doesn't look like I have to worry about excess motors. Because it looks like by the time we get down here, we've got empty space. Come on, let me see this. Huh. Okay. I think we'll leave it alone for now. Whew. Almost. My YouTube is massive? I didn't think it was that big. I mean, I've got a lot of my past streams in here, or in YouTube, and some of the videos I was making when I first started out. It's a small channel, but I call it home. I've been at it for 3 years now, 4 almost. $455 videos. Lots of content for someone to binge. Oh, Desiree. Oh, I'm flattered that you would binge my stuff. So is Desiree on YouTube, Witchy on Twitch, or is Desiree also Desiree here on Twitch? Am I looking at the same Desiree or two different Desirees? Oh yes, I definitely like what I'm doing. Okay. I'm caught up now. Oh, and thank you for the compliment on my voice. It's one of my weak points. One of the things I'm self-conscious about. Just on PC and Witchy's on mobile. Ah. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Check on my heavy modular. Oh, I can't do it from here. Okay. We're gonna head back to the other spot, or to where we started, and I'm going to look at how we're going to do heavy modular frames. Might need to bend some stuff because you do got. Oh! I see. Yeah, Mojo. If you go and watch my early stuff when I first was getting started, I did a lot of content of brain stoppage. I did a lot of Sim Settlements 2 mod for Fallout 4. And if you go that far back, you'll be able to experience the growth of my audio performance, or audio quality at least. I don't want to say performance, but I went from using a webcam as a microphone to getting an actual microphone and learning how to dial in the audio. After a while, I stopped doing YouTube videos just because streaming was more fun for me. I got to hang out with my audience real time versus constantly checking the YouTube channel to see if I got any views or any comments. I'll also watch the Scottish accent around which she's Scottish and easily slips back into it. Not to say don't, but I'm making fun of it. Oh, okay. I do my intros or my openings in I call it my pirate voice, actually. Yes, I tried to do an English accent for the first few installments in my Fallout London playthrough. And it's hilarious. I'm told it's hilarious to listen to me struggle. I gave it up after, I don't know, a week? But my pirate voice has been around since longer than Fallout London. Because, you know, the Mariner, Deep Dive Gaming, it's kind of a theme I have going. So occasionally I will slip into the pirate accent, which sort of sounds like this. I think the fun part for Mojo was the fact that I kept slipping out of it. Did I get that whole thing on YouTube, Mojo? I can't remember, because there was a phase where I was only doing Twitch. And then I started dual streaming Twitch and YouTube, but I don't remember. I think it was in the middle of my Mass Effect 2 playthrough. Or it was between Mass Effect 2 and 3, but I don't really remember. I'd have to go back and look. And it's just, well, I was kind of, yeah. I'll stop talking about it. I'll let the, I'm assuming ladies, check it out. And if they like it, maybe they'll come back and watch more of me live. I could use some more regular viewers. I'm also assuming roommates, the fact that you are apparently in the same room, or at least one computer, one mobile device. Which is a bear. Got it. At least give me tips on accent. Yes, that would also be good. I learn by hearing. So if you stick around for a while, if you like, I do have a Discord, but I don't invite everybody. I'm trying to like keep it to the people who actually converse with me on the Discord and not just lurk. So I don't. That's why you don't see a Discord invite on the Twitch side or YouTube. So I'll try to be more frequent. Ooh. I'm a classy lady bear, thank you. I will try to avoid the bear puns for a while. We're not roommates with besties. We're along. Oh, okay, I got you. Because I was like, how does she know that Witchy's on mobile? Okay. Now comes the interesting part. How am I gonna... I might actually switch over to the satisfactory modeler and start plotting this out. So let me go over here. Should still hear the music playing and everything. Oh, a door. Oh, goody. Witchy, you're going to find a home here very quickly. So she sends me fun streamers to watch instead of her because she hasn't streamed in a minute and needs to... Oh. So she's barely a VTuber? Is that what's going on? Because I see the VT in her name. I'm assuming that means VTuber. Got you. YouTube and Twitch, or just Twitch? Because I could go watch her and pick up some accent techniques, or at least some improvements for my own. Just Twitch? Oh, okay, darn. Oh, I'm being dumb. I'm looking in the wrong place. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to do an outpost. We're going to call it Heavy Modular Frame Shop. Okay. Please don't copy my accent. It's horrible. Hey, I feel like I'm being attacked. Are you talking about my British accent mojo or my pirate? Oh no. The danger of having multiple people in my chat is being realized. Excuse me. So we're going to put this at Mark II pure, which means 240. We're going to duplicate. Oops. Because we've got 4 of these. And then we're also going to add a limestone. Also Mark II, also pure 240. Okay. Nope, you guys are good. I'm just do I sound sick? I might be a little bit under the weather. Also, I naturally have clogged sinuses and sometimes a cough. This London one was rough. Sniffles means I need good soup. I'm terrible at soup. Sorry, I'm going to be a little bit split on my attention because I've got the chat on one to my left and the modeler to my right, and I'm trying to actually, let's start on this end. Let's go heavy modular frame. Probably gonna have to go with this one because we got the abundance of iron. We don't have that much concrete. Top factories off screen? Oh. You've got everything on there. Why is the top... Hang on. Let me see if I can fix that. Because it is cropping a little much. Edit transform. There. Now you should be able to see the entire thing. Okay, so heavy modular frames. Let's go ahead and say... actually, no. Let me go over here. That gets saved automatically. I'm going to run over here. Let's see how much this factory can take in, what its parts per minute are. One per minute. Okay. So I'm going to go. Let's just park over here and then head back to this. And we're going to make this part limit 10. So that we can set ourselves a goal. Okay. Let's do the easy one. Put screws at the top. Can go ahead and do cast screws, which is iron ingots. So we'll do a priority splurger, I guess. Hook that up to this. Hook that up. Whoops. Hang on. That doesn't. Oh, that's right. So this is not a device found in this game, but it is a thing that you can do in the modeler. This would be like a priority merger. Okay. So that takes care of those. Pipes would be the next easiest thing to deal with, because that's, again, just using iron. So that'll be a constructor iron pipe. So that'll be 800 iron ingots. Woof. Might have to expand this out with the basics, but let's try just the regular formula. Iron ore. Oops, wrong thing. Let's call that a party merger. Actually, this should have been a party merger as well. A yuck. That's the lizard doggo panting beside me. Hello, lizard doggo. Oh, you girls haven't seen. This is lizard. This is the pet you can get in the game. Do you have any dimensional depots yet? Yes, I do. There's one right here, in fact. I've got several. I've got... where is it? There it is. I've got all this in my dimensional depot. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I should have realized. Okay, so let's go back to here. You can find this tool on on Steam if you want it. So that goes there. The rest goes here. And that goes there. So that only gets us up to 6. I have to disconnect this. Because this is only, wow, okay. We're going to have to do some overclocking, I think. So 200%. 200%. 200. Okay, that gets us up to 10. I think. Okay. So then we do actually this is going to be, oops, stop it. We have to do another batch for the pipes. So let's do this one first. This is the modular frames. Let's do, I guess, modular frame, reinforced, stitch. Stitch is usually the better formula. Gotta overclock this guy. This doggo's name was Sneakers, by the way. I have actually a few of them. I've got a mod installed that automatically names the doggos, so I don't have to worry and have to think of names all the time. I may have to do this differently. Stitched, reinforced iron plate. Okay, this is going to get a little complicated because I forgot I need screws. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit here. So you also need the pipes to make the reinforced beams. So let's do this. I'm swapping the symbol so we can work on this part next. Leave all those overclocked to 200. So, boop. Do bolted frame, because that will use screws as well, and we can feed them into here. Come on, switch. Switch. There we go. And we'll do bolted iron plate, so that will also use screws. That's a lot of screws. Oof. We'll collect this to 250. Yeah, that gets us to 10. I have a solution for the 77 construction. Constructors, because I've got Mark II constructors from the Industrial Evolution mod, which double the throughput. So I might be able to do something clever there. So just need plates. And then we need iron ingots. Also a neat freak, so this is why I'm making things line up. Okay. Stupid bug. No. No. This. There. $250. Okay, I think we've got enough extra. So I'm going to see if I can finish charting this out, and then I'm going to have to go. Because I'm about spent for the evening. This is usually when I stop streaming anyways. I will be back tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern Time for more Satisfactory gameplay with Satisfactory. Hope to see you girls back here tomorrow night. I'll be streaming both here on Twitch and on YouTube. See if we can get this fixed up though first. This is gonna have to be 150, I think. Yeah. Okay, there's a rough draft of what we're gonna do. I may have to do some... Oops. Work on the numbers a bit, but I think that's where we can leave it for tonight. We'll be a full 2 hour. No, it's only going to be the 1 hour stream. Sadly, I think I do still have a meeting going on. Oh, I thought, never mind. Again, Desiree and Witchy, thank you for the follows on the Twitch. Hope to see you tomorrow night. Until then. Oh, and I'll be on Wednesday as well at 5 o'clock Eastern Time in case you miss me tomorrow. But until then, enjoy Satisfactory, fair winds, and fun gaming, people. Bye-bye.